I'm sorry. I can't do this. Sorry, I can't do this. I just can't do this. What do you mean you can't do it? What's wrong? Of course you can do this. No, it's too many people. I'm freaking out in this. And what if I forget something? I just wanna skip this. I wanna skip this. You just wanna skip this? Fine. What about the consequences? You know what happens to the people who don't speak up in front of others? You know what happens to their career? What about tomorrow when you have to speak up in a board meeting in front of an interview panel? What are you gonna do then? How long can you skip in this? You wanna have a lifetime worth of anxiety and pain and escape and regret and failure? I don't know. I know it makes sense, but I don't know. I just can't do. I just can't. There's so many people who can speak in front of people. I mean, these people sitting here, a lot of them can't speak in public, so it's not a big deal with it. What do I do? Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. If I would put a gun to your parents' heads and told you to come up here and speak, or I'm gonna shoot them, would you be afraid then, or would you come up and speak? No, of course, I was safe. I mean, this is a life and death situation. Of course, I'd be able to speak then. That's not a big deal then. Exactly. Life and death situation. Your career is on the line. That's life, isn't it? What are you gonna do? Isn't that a big thing for you? Because when you look at the big fear of life and death, then you start thinking this is easy, this is nothing. You know what? Your career, your entire life is at stake. This is a big consequence. It is like a gun to your head. And if you start focusing on the big pain that you're gonna be getting tomorrow, if you don't do this today, you're gonna think that like you're gonna think that this is nothing, isn't it? Yeah, makes sense. I suppose I could. Right. So how do I get comfortable and be able to do this like you? Okay, it's gotta start from the outset, alright? What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about speaking in front of a crowd? The first thing that comes to my mind? Mm, you want me to say that? Yeah, go ahead and say it. The first thing that comes to your head when you look at the audience. The moment I go on stage, I feel like a cat on hot bricks. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to skip this. And I start finding ways of skipping it. Oh, no wonder. You have a fear of public speaking. Okay, so we're gonna be making a choice right now, okay? You either gonna accept the short-term anxiety and you're gonna perform and develop and learn, all right? Or you're gonna just say, you know what? I can't deal with this. So let me just go back to the entire lifelong of pain. Two choices. Because you have decided to go and kill short-term anxiety, you have to say, I want this. I want to face the crowd and I want to develop. I want to learn because the other choice is just too painful. So the first thing you say to yourself is, I want this, not, oh my God, how do I skip this? Okay? And you know that nervousness you're talking about? You just pump up your fist just like the sport people do, all right? And say, I want this all the time, every single time, before the day of your presentation, during the night when you can't sleep, in the morning when you can't eat, and when you're in the way. Every single time you have to say, I want this. You got it? You know what? You make it sound easy. It's not. It's just not easy. It's just there are so many things, so many issues, you know. What if I just forget and stand there and I look at the audience and I forget? Oh, I didn't think of that. That's interesting. Yeah. In that case, I think they're gonna hang you. Obviously, how can you forget? You're gonna be on the front page of Times of India for forgetting your speech. Hmm, I didn't think of that. Okay, let's do one thing. Because you think you might forget, make a fool of yourself. Let's go with other option of a lifetime of mediocrity and failure. How about that? That makes sense, right? And when you're in that lifelong mediocrity and you're looking back at your life and regretting, maybe then you can see. You wanna do that? Because you're making a choice. And you know what? What do you say about an interview tomorrow? There are chances that you might not get picked up in that interview. Would you say that let me not go for the interview? Doesn't work like that. And come on, I don't know what to say if you forget. Who cares? Yeah, I know that's not what I meant. You're not gonna be published on Times of India. That's stupid. But you also don't wanna look like an idiot, right? I mean, seriously, if I forget everything, and isn't that is it not a big deal? Okay, you know what? Do one thing. You write everything down, and you just read it out, okay? Then what? I mean, if forgetting is a big concern, read out your entire speech because slowly and steadily you'll start gaining confidence to remember that entire thing. But the point is not to skip that and go back because you remember the other choice. That's not really a good choice anyway. Okay, okay, all right. But English, you know what? English is also a problem for me. I'm not fluent uh, and I fumble a lot. So what shall I do about that? It just make me awkward. English. What about all the successful Europeans speaking broken English all the time? People are not judging you on your English. People are testing you on your confidence. Okay, okay, fine. There's too many people. There are just too many people. Give me four, five people, 100 people. There's an IT professor sitting in the audience. I can't do this. And the eyes is looking at me. I can't even make eye contact with them. There's too many eyes looking at me. Alright, hold on. Isn't that what you want? You want more people. You want more people to notice you, right? That's the whole point, isn't it? What do you want? Like entire two people audience clapping for you? What is wrong with you? You want more eyes. And by the way, what's up with eyes? That's how people see. People see the with their eyes. How do you want them to see? With their ankles or something? Doesn't make sense. Come on, look into the eyes and say, I'm gonna share an idea with you which you may find boring. I don't know, but still I'll walk away from here feeling a little more confident for the next speech. For the next presentation, I'll have moved a few steps closer towards my desired self, and that is what matters to me, right? Okay, okay, it's okay. I'm not trying to make an excuse. I know it all sounds rational and it's all logical, and I'm pumped up. Believe me, I'm pumped up with your talk. I really wanna do this. But then suddenly I get this pounding heartbeat. I just all that talk just goes, and I just feel that is that this is nervousness. I just won't be able to perform. What shall I do about this nervousness? Seriously, I'm not making an excuse. Okay, you know what? You have to just channelize your nervousness. Sachin Tendulkar, 200 test matches. Was he not nervous? Of course he was. He scored 100 plus centuries. Every single century scored, he was nervous. I'm not saying you're not gonna nervous. You are going to be nervous. You're gonna be feeling a little scared. Okay? The biggest orator in the world, Anthony Robbins, he jumps up and down 500 times before facing an audience because he is nervous. So you are going to be a little scared. Your heartbeat is going to be a little crazy, but that's how we use it. We want that energy. Nervousness is gonna happen, and slowly you're gonna build it up into the confidence. Now, clock ticking. What do you say?